Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Skylar here, coming back to you with another video about benzo withdrawal. The last video I made, I was in my room. Wasn't really the best of lighting. This one is kind of bright, Just I don't, I don't know where. I just want to be visual for you guys. So, there is a few other things I wanted to get into with you guys. Just I want to help you guys, get through this. Earlier I wouldn't be able to make this video, but I'm starting to feel a little bit better now. There's a few things I want to go over. So if you want to start tapering off of these benzos, the first thing you're going to have to do is accept. All these people talk about accept. And you really do. You really got to accept it, because sometimes I be forgetting, and I just got to get back into my own head and be like, hey, you got to accept the fact that this is going to be a long process. It's not easy, The people that are going through these withdrawals that actually make it through, like, man, you guys are amazing. You guys are straight warriors. Like, to make it through this and not kill yourself, like, you're a fucking warrior, Like, there is nothing in life that is worse than benzo withdrawal. And if you make it through, damn, I salute you, and I can't wait to be where you're at. I can see it. I can see the light. Like, I can see I'm almost out of this crazy ass fucking journey. This is like some shit, man. Like, this is literally some shit. Like I was saying in my last video, this shit this has changed me. Like, changed me for the better. Like I was saying in the last video, I know a lot of people kind of regret taking these pills, but you know what? I can see the kind of person I'm evolving into. This situation that you're in right now, it will mature you, it will humble you. And to be honest, I'm just thankful to be alive, like, I'm just so thankful to be alive and have made it this far. Because I did used to abuse these medications, and a lot of these people I've seen on these videos, they say that they've only been taking their normal dose, their dosage, and I do believe them, because there's no reason to lie. I'm sure they're making those videos because they're so pissed, you know what I mean? Like, how could you doctors do this to me, I see a lot of angry people on these videos, and they're so pissed. And I'm upset, but I'm not as pissed because I know I did this to myself. I'm the one that was abusing this medication. After my friend had let me try this medication, I went to the doctor knowing I was going to get prescribed it. So I gave him all these symptoms, in which I really did have anxiety. I really did need the medication, but like I was saying, I was abusing it. And yeah, I've been through so much shit in the past 13 months that I've been tapering. It has just been a fucking roller coaster, dude. Like, I've never in my life would have ever thought that I would ever go through something like this. But I am happy that I made the decision to get off of it. You lose a lot of things, you lose friends, you lose some family, relationships, I think I'm still technically married because I never went and got a divorce, but I know I ended up ruining that relationship. And, to be honest, going through this benzo withdrawal is still the worst thing I've ever had to go through. And, no offense to my ex-wife or wife out there, but, I do regret messing up that relationship or whatever, but this is the worst thing I've ever had to deal with. Worse than dealing with any death in the family, worse than dealing with the separation with my wife, and just worse, because this is just not me, stuck at home most of the time. I do hear a lot of people talking about going on disability and stuff like that, and thankfully, that I own my own business. I own a barbershop, and thankfully that I own my own business, it kind of gives me the time, and when I need to take time off, I can take it off. I just want to pat myself on the back real quick, because I do still manage to push myself and go to work, and that's hard, trying to work on somebody's hair, and you have to conversate with them. You have to make them feel good, and I definitely believe I was put through the most tests. Like, I don't want to say I've been put through more tests than you guys or anything like that, but I've been put through some tests, dude. Like, I've had to do some stuff, you know. I actually had a business partner. I bought him out this year in January. And in January, after 3 months from starting to taper, that was when it really started getting really bad. So I can't believe that my business is still prospering. My business is actually doing really good, better than it's ever been, even before when I used to own the shop with my friend. And I'm just so blessed to have my team that works for me. I'm blessed to have them taking care of my shop most of the time when I'm not there. Shout out to my manager Gabriel. You know, he was a huge help. And you know what? He helps me. He actually listens to me. You know, you gotta find support in all this. You gotta find people that will listen to you. Because you just think you're crazy. You know, you just think you're fucking crazy. You don't know what's going on. And after people start seeing you go through these symptoms for so long, and you're just like in your head, you're like, man, these people probably think I'm crazy. You know. So a couple things I just want to go over with you was the acceptance, of course. You got to accept the fact that it's going to be a long, hard, difficult, dark time. You know, you got to accept that. Second, you need to find a good support group that maybe you can get into, a support group online. I highly suggest that you do a lot of research on this stuff, and you talk to these people that are going through this, you know, because you're going to need to talk to all these people, you know what I mean? So you can get some ideas and get some help and some tips on what to do to make this it's not, I don't want to say smooth process, because it's not going to be smooth at all, but you got to do what you got to do to make it at least you can tolerate it, you know, or at least get through it. You know, you got to find some things, some tips, so that way it's not so bad. I didn't learn about the keto diet until about 4.5 months ago. I don't know what this guy's name was, but he had a little segment talking about, you know, pretty much he got deep down into it, you know what I mean? Said some words that I'm sure none of us will know, but, you know, and, you know, you literally feel instantly the next day a lot better, and the symptoms are down. You know, when I used to eat junk food like every day, the symptoms were so bad, you literally just think you're gonna die. You can't breathe. You're having carpal pedal spasms. You're having these intrusive thoughts, the apathy, the chlorophoria, the akathisia. You know, I still have that so bad. Like, I cannot sit still. Like, even when I'm home, like, you see how I made in the last video, I'm just standing up? I'm standing up all the time. Like, and I have a fractured back, literally a broken back, and I still can't sit down. But yeah, just want to give another thanks to those people that make these survivor videos, man, because, you know, like I said, it would be selfish of me not to try to help these people, let them know some tips of what they should do to get better. So accept that it's going to be a long, hard process. Accept it's going to be a long, hard process, and it's going to take some time. You know, don't think about the next day, or, you know, just try to worry about that day and what you're going to do to make yourself feel good that day and at that time. I do still try to think about my future, but you know what? I need to learn how to just start. Sorry, my back is just killing me, man. You got to learn how to just, it's so hard to control yourself, to control your thoughts and stuff and what you're thinking. You're going through crazy psychosis. You're having suicidal thoughts. You're having all kinds of crazy symptoms, dude. I swear to God, it's so crazy. It's so crazy, these symptoms, dude. Sometimes, like, you, like, really? Like, how is this from benzo withdrawal? Like, it's the craziest symptoms. Some of the symptoms I had, I would panic in the, like, the sun. We just came out of the summer right now, and I would panic in the heat. Like, I couldn't breathe. Like, I would panic in the heat. The compulsive thinking. You're sensitive to light. Like, this light is bugging the shit out of me, but I'm going through this just for you guys, so I can help make a video. The discomfort, the uneasy feeling. I forgot that girl's name, but she even talked about how she thought she had some kind of stress-induced asthma, and I feel like I have the same thing, like that same symptom. Like, sometimes I feel like I can't breathe, and, you know, when I know you guys can hear me breathing because in the last video I was watching it and I was like, damn, I sound like a little fat boy. I am a fat boy, but yeah, I still can't really breathe that well. You know, but the symptoms are getting better, you know. The hand pain it's weird, you know. I'd wake up with this hand pain, they'd just be so sore. The eye and face twitching, you have a fear of dying all day, every day, and it sucks. The insomnia, you know, it is just nuts. The fatigue, oh my God, like in the beginning, I used to be able to sleep 8 to 10 hours, you know. I'd wake up and I'd feel like I only slept like an hour. So